Right, good evening. Join me back down on the big lake. I'm here for the night, chasing carp. So far, not a lot's happened. Done, half a lap around, did along the far bank, didn't see anything I fancied. This area was free, so I've moved in here. Since I've come in here, I've seen a couple of things, had a liner, that's about it. Alright, so if anything good happens, I'll show you. If it doesn't, I won't. Yes, I will. I'll still noise you up, sod it. So I shall see you in the morning, if not before. Right, I need to get some tea on. Ciao for now. Right, good morning. It's 7:30. Yeah, not a lot happened last night. Just before last night, I changed my right-hand rod over on tactics-wise. I had been fishing a chod and I switched it over to fishing a little Ronnie rig on a silk spot fishing. Put a bit of a crushed boilie around it, 4 little mini spods, and yeah, that's had nothing on it either. So yes, it is an odd one. Don't quite know what to do. Not that it matters. I'm not here for the next few weeks. I'm off doing other stuff that you shall see on here. So I shall see you when I get there. So until then, ciao for now. Right, good afternoon. It's bank holiday Monday afternoon, and you join me on a Cheshire sand pit. I'm chasing bream and tench on the feeder, failing miserably. My mate Dave is in the swim as well, and he's chasing carp and failing miserably as well. Funny that, because there's not a great deal in here. To such an extent that we're actually coming up with a plan C already, because our main plans have been scuppered by it being bank holiday this weekend. So we're off somewhere else later on tonight, and then I've got a match on Moreton Fisheries at the end of the week. So we'll go from there. So I'll probably see you around about then. Right, good morning. It's Wednesday afternoon and it is day 1 of the Royal Signals Carp Q qualifier one basically. We are on Moreton Fisheries up in Cheshire. As you may be able to see, it's raining and I haven't got my waterproofs on. Typical. I'm giving spodding over zigs a go for a bit. I may change. Depends on the reaction, which is not a lot, but we've been going for about 20 minutes. So we'll see what happens over the next few hours and then I'll go from there. I'll show you if I catch any. Until then, ciao for now. Alright, here we go, day 2. It's now Thursday. We're well over 24 hours in. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I think 3 carp have been caught now. It is fishing turd. We don't know what's up with them. Well, we do know what's up with them today. The sun's come out, they've all come up on top and they're cruising around in front of everyone. I'm still trying the sloppy spod mix again. It's not really working, but I need to get back to work and keep on going. Because eventually, I think it might get me a bite. Although it'll probably be a bream. Or an F1. Again. Right, anyway, I am off and I shall chat to you tomorrow before I pack up. See you then. Right, it's Friday morning. We're coming into the last 2 hours of the Royal Signals Carp Champs. Last night was a quiet night for me, but I don't think that's helped by everybody down this end of the lake decided to fill it in with ground baits and bait, including myself. It looks like we pushed all the feeding fish up that end because the guys all up there have caught near enough, which is good. But yeah, not ideal for me. I've got a good night's kip though. I'm now going to eat that and then pack up and go home. Well, no, go on to another course this weekend and then I'll get to go home on Sunday. So I've got a few more days out of my own bed. Oh well. Right, I will update you next time I'm on the bank, which should be Old Mill Lakes next week. Right, till then, ciao for now. Right, good afternoon. It is Friday afternoon and you join me at Oak Lake on Old Mill Lakes. I'm down here for an Army versus England ladies match. And we've drawn what we're calling is Pecks 7. The car park's down to our left and I've got a portaloo behind me, about 3 pegs up on this bank. God knows what the permanent peg number is. So it's got all those bloody reeds in front of it. But yeah, it's going all right. We've been fishing for about 5 hours now. Sharpie and I have had 2 weighers. and about 4 other fish that we can't weigh, and we've lost a couple. There's a lot of small fish in here which are proving to be problematic. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, I'll update you later, hopefully with some more fish. Here's a picture of an 11-pounder and a picture of one a bit smaller. Right, speak to you in a bit. Right, it's now 4:20 on the Saturday, and we have got small carp soup in front of us. It's absolutely ridiculous. We've seen hundreds of fish up to about 50 yards out, and there's not many bigger than £5, which is horrendous. But we can't buy a bite. The only fish we've seen has come from that corner, and they were fishing the shallows. Right, I will update you tomorrow if I don't catch anything in the not too distant future. Ciao for now. Right, excuse the dodgy camera angle, but we're in the last 10 minutes now of the match. Sharpie and myself, we've only managed 2. It's been 1 way up in that corner. The England ladies have had over £100. Our guys in that corner opposite have had over £100. The girls to our left have had, I think, £60. We've had about £80, £60 or £80 in the other corner. And then everybody else in the middle of the lake has had not a lot. Oh, I tell a lie, the England ladies opposite have had 2 carp for £30 odd, £40, something like that. So yeah, it's not been too bad. Haven't blanked, haven't had a fish in 44 hours. Sorry, 44 hours. I'm going to go home with my tail between my legs, nice long shower, get some sleep, because Sharpie snores. Right, I will see you Friday when I'm out somewhere else. Ciao for now. Right, good afternoon. It's now Friday afternoon, and you join me on one of my club lakes. Same mission as last May, trying to move some fish from this lake into the lake next door. I've been bouncing around for the last 4 hours or so. I've seen a few fish, even tried for one, failed miserably. And now I'm sat here on the floor. I'm going to give this an hour and a half or so here. And then I've got a couple of spots. I'm going to have to set my house up sooner or later, and I'm going to have to decide where I'm fishing for the night as well. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be in here. It's far too snaggy and nasty for night time in here. But what I might do is, because I've figured out how long I need that, is come back at first light and see what happens then. Right, that's about it for now. I will catch up with you if I catch anything, or if I'm blanking still in the morning. Ciao for now. There you go, how about some of that? £20 and 14 ounces. Taken on a 1-rod spot, having to fish 18mm bottom baits. Right, I'm going to get this into its new home. I'm going to treat it up a little bit, get it in its new home, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. Here we go, number 2, £12.3. It's turning into a very good session. There's definitely more fish to be had, because I've had more fish feeding whilst I hooked this one. So I'm going to get him into the other lake with his mate. We'll go from there. Right. Well, that isn't quite what I wanted at 5 AM. Right. Reset and restart. Right, good morning. Just coming up on 8 o'clock. Last night was a quiet night. I had a few liners, which made me think that there was something wrong, because there were definitely fish in the area. So this morning early, I brought the rod in just on first light. There's no crashing of rigs in, because it was all under my rod end. And discovered that I'd had it wrapped in about the only strand of weed that was left in the swim. Yeah, that ruined that. I put the rod back out within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I had the first tench I showed you. Redid the rod, went for a walk around the lake, baited up some other spots, namely this one. Put the rod back in, sat down, started making a cup of tea. Even before I'd taken the tea bag out, I had another tench. So yeah, not ideal. So the plan now is I'm walking around. I've got the float rig. I'm using side hooked boilies on a size 8 because I can't use bread. They spooked off it yesterday. So we're going to try the boilies, because the carp obviously like them, because I've had 2 on them. So we'll see what happens. That's it really, update done. Hopefully I'll show you some more fish. Hopefully I'll catch them on the float. Right, good afternoon. It's now Friday afternoon and you join me back down on my secret mission. Same as last week, catch as many carp as I can out of this lake. Been here for a couple of hours so far, hadn't seen a lot until I spotted a small common decide to upend next to a snag where I've been putting a little bit of bait. By a little bit I mean 4 boilies at a time. So I've set the trap, hoping he's going to come back in the next hour. If he doesn't come back in the next hour, I'm going to walk around, put bait in on all my spots, and then spend a couple of hours walking around seeing where they start feeding and trying to react to it. Alright, hopefully I'll show you a nice little common, or better, and if not, I will update you later. Alright, speak to you in a bit. Right, well this is when things start to get interesting, because that is a carp on my spot. Better put the camera down before I have a surprise. Right, it's just coming up on 9 o'clock. I've had a little bit of excitement with that bubbling. There was definitely a couple of fish here earlier, but then one spooked off my leader, I think it was, and he hasn't been back since. So yeah, I've had to work a bit harder on the line lay this time. That's it really, update done. Hopefully I'll get something in the night. If I don't, then I will see you bright and early. Ciao for now. Here we go. £21 2 ounces, thank you very much. Try and get a bit more light. Nearly lost the rod to it. All sorts. Right, let's get him in his new home as quick as I can. I'm now soaked. Right, good morning. About just gone 9 on Saturday. Last night was a very good night. I had another carp, £21 2, as you should have seen. And I had another chance this morning in another swim. But I've come back down into here just for the last hour or so because I've got the car parked at the top of the lane, top of the path just behind me. So that's it for this year's secret mission. It's been very good. I've managed to move 4 carp from this lake to the lake next door, which is considerably more than we managed in the netting because we didn't get any. But as you can see off the lake, there's loads of lilies, loads of weed beds, and it's very difficult to net it for carp. So yeah, this will probably be the way of the movement in the future. But yeah, anyway, I'm waffling on. I'm going to be off in the next hour or so. I say or so because I'm pretty sure a carp's just come through and fizzed through the swim a minute ago. But yeah, next hour or so I'll be off. Weird. Yeah, we're going to call that a liner. God, what's that? Yeah, so I'm going to be off in the next hour or so, he says. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm going to quickly show you the rig and what I'm up to. So the rig itself is a soft braided hook link, big size 5 to a bog standard bottom braid rig. If I put that in there. No, focus on the back of boilie. That's onto a lead clip, lead free leader, easy peasy really. I'm doing everything a rod length out. There's a reason for that, and that is because of all the lilies and all the snags in this lake. I don't want to be fishing beyond too many, and it's worked so far. It's been proper locked up battles, been really good fun. Yeah, I'm going to get this rod in, show you what I'm doing, give it another half an hour to an hour, and then I'm off. Right. Let's do that. I will upload, like I said, yeah, I've already told you 4 times I'm uploading this video, so yeah, I'll upload this video this week, and I shall see you next time I'm on the bank. So until then, ciao for now. Oh, unless I catch this bloody thing which is annoying me. Right.